I'm going to practice decision making for Siamese Mah Jongg using Wright Patterson rules. If you play Wright Pat style and you haven't heard of Siamese Mah Jongg yet, this is when two players play together and they each play two hands. There are links below the video to the lesson playlist and the rules. I encourage you to give it a try. It really is a lot of fun. If you're new to Mah Jongg, or if you already know how to play and just want to build your skills, consider subscribing to my channel. That way you won't miss anything. All my tiles are out. They've been mixed. We're going to say we're the dealer for these exercises. I'm going to roll the dice to see who might be prevailing for this particular random pull. I rolled a 7. 7 would be west. So I'm going to put up a 3 on the dice so we know west is prevailing. We're in east seat. We will be playing for east and south. As east, we get 28 tiles. Okay, let's see what we can do here with these tiles. Okay, I am trying to train myself to consider date hands whenever I get dragons. Look at all these dragons. So let's look at a date hand. And those, by the way, are double limit hands usually, which is very nice. Okay, so what one of these has lots of dragons? So this would be page 27. Let's see, we have green and red. That sounds like Christmas. Number 80 on page 27, Christmas tree. Pungs, 4 pungs and a pair of 1579 red and or green dragons. 157. Okay, before I do that though, we do have all 3. There is a very big hand on Hands of Honors with dragons. Dragon Wick, number 75 on page 26. 3 pungs of dragons and 1 pung of own or prevailing wind with any other wind. We only have 1 wind, so I think Dragon Wick is going to have to wait. That's the only triple limit in the... No, there are 2 triple limit hands. The other triple limit is number 77 on page 26. 7 pairs of winds and dragons. We don't have enough winds. Okay, so I think we should try Christmas tree. So we don't need that. We don't need that. So here's a pung. We can pung the red, pung the 1. We need to pair up and pung the 5 and 7. It's got to be 1 suit. 4 pungs and a pair of 1579 red and or green dragons. Okay, now we have all these to do something with. And I don't know if you see this, but there's a lot of 2, 4, 6, 8 in here. I'm thinking little 2, 4, 6, 8. Little 2, 4, 6, 8. We have a pair of 2s. We have 3 4s, a pair of 6s and 8s. And then an extra 2 here. Oh, we have 2 6s. 2 pairs of 6s. That means we're going to have to throw 1 away. 2, 4, 6, 8. Well, let's just pull up. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. We can't use all of them. So we're probably not going to need that because we've already got 2 6s and 1 of these is going to have to go. So little 2, 4, 6, 8 is a single limit pung hand. 2 or 3 suits. So we can use any mixture here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1 pung each of 2s, 4s, 6s, and 8s with a pair of 2s or 8s. So we can pung, we need to pair up a 4, pung or pung, and then pair up a 2. So I would just keep all of them and see what goes down. There's work to be done for both of them, but having 7 discards is pretty good, I think. 7 discards. I think that's a pretty good bet that there's either 1 or 2 Mah Jongs here. If you would do something differently with these, write it in the comments section. Yep, that's what I would do. I would definitely do mixed suits. I was thinking maybe we could keep the wind white and 9 and play with dots, but then we'd have to throw away 2 pair. At least by playing little 2, 4, 6, 8, we'd only have to throw away 1 pair. Agree or disagree? Write it in the comment section, and we'll move on to random pull 2. Oh, let's roll for prevailing. So I rolled a 6. 6 would be south. So there's a 2 on the dice. Okay. Let's see here. Look at all these bams. Pung Chow. Pung Chow is a sequence hand, but you can have pungs in there. It's in the sequence category on page 18. Pung Chow is number 15. 4 pungs or chows, any combination, and a pair, all in one suit. So I think this is pretty clear. So we have a pair, there's a chow, there's a chow, there's a pair, 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks and a pair. All we need to do here is draw a 3 bam or a 1 bam and we'd be ready to win already. So that's what I would do. I would play pung chow there. 3, 4, yeah, I think I would. And then up here, you know, the other thing we could do is maybe play Susie Q, but that would deplete this hand here. Let's see here. Susie Q, let me just read that to you. That's a double limit hand. Pung Chow is a single limit hand. So Susie Q is number 41 on page 22. 3 different numbers punged in each suit with a pung of south and a pair of green. We already have the pung here. We have a pair of 8s, and here's a pung of 3s. And then we could use either one of those to pair up. So that leaves a pretty, let me see, let's just see how many. So that's 10 tiles towards a double limit hand. That's pretty good. We would need to pair up here and then we'd be ready to act on each one. That's called being set. This is already ready. We need to pair up. This is a pung. We would need to pung here, get a pair here, and then pung, and that would be Mah Jongg. So that's a possibility. We need to see what we could make out of this though. Let's see if we could do a hand of honor maybe with the remaining here. Look at this. So this would leave 8 discards for 2 double limit hands. We would play, we have 2 pair, termination maybe. Let me read termination to you. Termination is number 67 on page 25. 4 pungs of terminals and a pair of Windsor Dragons. So I think what I would probably do is discard these first. Play Susie Q and termination, hold the BAMs in case this doesn't come in. Because if we, let's see, there were 8 discards. If we went with all BAMs, we would have 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. So really termination leaves fewer discards, 8 discards. So I think that's what I would do here. Even though Peng Chao was pretty good, that didn't leave much for the other opportunity. Another opportunity, like we would have had to throw away. Let's just see what else we could do. So if we played Peng Chao, just remember 8 discards for 2 double limit hands. 8 discards for 2 double limit hands. There's Peng Chao. We could play, we'd have to throw away that. We could maybe play Razzle 5 pair, but we really only have 1 pair in here with all these cracks. We would have, well, 8 discards. So this, we would need to pair up. We're lacking more cracks and of course a West. These are 2 single limits. I would definitely go for 2 double limits instead. It's much more lucrative. So let's put it together. Oh yeah, we would have way more discards actually. Let's see here. I thought we had, oh, because we need these. We have 3s, so we can't use that. We have an 8, so we can't use that. So we need the dots that are unique. There we go. Okay. So 2 double limit hands here. Obviously, we need more honors. Would you play 2 single limits? Because they're easier. I guess they could be a quicker win, maybe. Or would you play 2 double limits? I'm probably an aggressive player. I would go for 2 double limits. Okay, we're gonna go on to random pull 3. Okay, let's roll. I rolled a 3. That would be West. Look at that news. I would try for angels. Maybe. Let's see. Let me read angels to you. That's one of my favorite hands. Angels is number 63 on page 25. 1s and 9s of each suit. So obviously we need a 9 dot and a 9 crack. And then you need 1 of each of the winds, 1 of each of the dragons. We need a green dragon, and then any tile paired, and we have a pair right there. So this is 11 tiles towards a double limit hand. I would go for it. Angels. Then down here, we could throw away the north. We have mixed suits. Pair 6s. That's it. I'm thinking middle chows. We have a lot of 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see if middle chows can work. Number 55 on page 24. 4, 5, 6 in each suit. 4, 5, 6 mixed in a pair of 3s. 4, 5, 6. There's a 6. 4, 5, 6. 4, 6. 3. Okay. 4, 5, 6. Okay, we don't, oh, we need a mix. 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6 mixed. We need, obviously, a 4 and a 5 in there, and then a pair of 3s. That leaves 7 discards. That's pretty darn good. Double limit, single limit. I would totally go for it. If you would do something different, let me know. I like the chow hands. Let's see, little chows, number 53. That would be chows of 1, 2, 3. Middle chows is 4, 5, 6. Big chows is 7, 8, 9. That's pretty easy to remember. And then if you put news in here instead of a mixed chow, it would be chop suey, sukiyaki, and chow mein. So clever. I love it. Chop suey is 1, 2, 3 in each suit with news and 1 when paired. Then you have sukiyaki with 4, 5, 6 and chow mein with 7, 8, 9. I just have to memorize that chop suey is 1, 2, 3. Sukiyaki is 4, 5, 6. And chow mein is 7, 8, 9. I think if I were creating this, I would have put it in alphabetical order so it would be easier to memorize. In this case, it's kind of mixed up because chop suey would be first, and then chow mein would be second, and then sukiyaki would be third. But that's not the way it is. Chop suey, sukiyaki, and chow mein. Okay, that's so much fun. I really like these chow hands. If you would do something different here, let me know. This is my all-time favorite hand, Angels. If you haven't learned how to play Siamese Mah Jongg, remember to look for the links below the video. Find a friend and learn how to play. It really is a lot of fun. It's very challenging. You get to play 2 hands at one time. There are some nuances to the rules though, so make sure you check those out. If you have any questions, write them in the comment section below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Click the bell when you do so you get notification for when I post new videos. That way you won't miss an opportunity to maybe learn a new strategy or pick up an insight to the game that could give you an advantage at the table. Between now and the next set of random pulls for Siamese Mah Jongg using Wright Patterson rules, may all your picks be keepers.